Hi everybody. Well, Royal Caribbean is changing completely a sailing, well, 3 of them actually, on one ship and putting people on another ship, but not offering refunds? So recently, passengers on the Ovation of the Seas sailing in April of 2025, they got notified that they're canceling those cruises. That's not going to be their ship anymore. But they are saying that you can automatically be rebooked on another ship, another Quantum class ship. In fact, you can be put on the Quantum of the Seas. Now, they're both basically the same ship. They hold the same amount of passengers. They have the same cabin types. They're basically the same design ships. So they guarantee you that if you go from one to the other, that you will remain in the same price range, like no fees or anything like that for changing. You will be given the same cabin category, etc., going forward. Or you can take your money, whatever you paid for it so far ahead of time, and move it over to any other sailing with no transfer fees on those non-refundable deposits. Normally, if you transfer after, you will have to pay a fee to have that happen. However, they're waived that. You can do any other. However, they say if the cruise is more expensive, you're going to have to pay the difference. There's no price guarantee. Okay. Here's my problem with this. That what they're offering is on the April 12th sailing, they are alternating an alternative Trans-Pacific 21 cruise. And that leaves on the 8th of April, 4 days earlier from Sydney, Australia, all the way over to Hawaii. And then they have other sailings that were April 3rd and April 29th, both of them 9-night Hawaiian cruises, are now being rebooked on an 8-night Hawaiian cruise on a different day as well. Here's my problem. You're leaving on different dates, you're on a completely different ship, and one of the sailings is a full day shorter. Now, if the price of the cruise has gone up since you booked, does that mean, yes, you're protected at that price, but you're going to get a day less because the price of that ship is more expensive now? Or are they going to compensate you one full day? And also, hey, how about giving me my money back because you're not sailing that ship anymore? And you're making me leave on days that I wasn't planning to leave on. Plus, you're changing the amount of days on some of the cruises that it is. Is that not reason enough to be allowed to just take your money back? At least your deposit. Now, some people will say, well, how much could it possibly be? Some of these bookings, you can put deposits of $1,000, $1,500 down. It can become very expensive depending on the type of cabin that you're booking, especially when you're talking a 21-day cruise. Those are pretty darn pricey. And nowhere did I ever see that you can cancel it and get your money back. And they do bring up a point about insurance. This is a good reason to have insurance. However, I don't know if itinerary changes or a ship change is considered reason for canceling your cruise, unless you have cancel for any reason insurance, and then also you lose that insurance money. So if you're talking a 21-day cruise, you're probably talking around the $800, $900 range for insurance, which you could just kiss goodbye. Even if you get your money back for the rest of the cruise, you'd lose that $800 insurance that you paid for. You see where this is going. I think if you're changing the ship completely because you canceled it, unless it's the exact same ship leaving on the exact same day for the exact same sailings, people should be allowed to just get their money back. But I don't see any refund offer anywhere. Yes, you can take it and book any other Royal Caribbean cruise, but you can't get your money back. What if that's not the sailing you want to do? What if there's no possible way you can leave on the 8th of April? That's why you book the 12th, is because that's the time that you can get time off work or any other reason. What if you can't do it? Now you're forced to take another cruise at some point that you didn't want to do. You're just booking it so you don't lose your money. To me, that's not right, that's not fair, and if you change a complete sailing and cancel something, people should be allowed to have their money back. That should be plain and simple. Hey, I booked that cruise ship. Well, you can't take that cruise ship, but you can take that cruise ship. Oh, is it leaving on the same day, on the same itinerary? No, it's going to leave a different time, a different day, different place. And but that's where we're putting you now. That's not the way things work. That's not the way even the writing of the rules, go in their own thing. Yes, they have a right to cancel a cruise port. Yes, they have a right to do this and change this, but they don't have a right to completely change your sailing and not offer you your money back. At least I've never come across it, and I'm a little disappointed to see that this is kind of happening. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's just an oversight and they didn't put this in their letter to passengers saying that they could do this. But it certainly looks like, yes, you can move it to another booking. Yes, you can take one of the alternative bookings. Oh, refund. No. Just because it's not the ship anymore and it's not the same day you're sailing on anymore and it's different amount of days, that doesn't mean you deserve a refund. Does it? I kind of think yes, it does.